we've ever offered.
Okay, I'm totally geeking out over LegXercise. Okay, LegXercise is all about circulation and movement, and this is gonna be one of the best ways for you to multitask. If getting in steps, if moving your body is tricky, for whatever reason, if it's an excuse of like, I really just don't have time, LegXercise. That's a great answer. What if I don't live somewhere where I can go out and go for a walk? Maybe it's not safe for you to go out by yourself, right? You're not as stable. What if you might be kind of dealing with a little bit of an injury somewhere, and so going out for a walk, but this movement is something you can do. Denise Repko's hanging with us. This is a motorized leg movement machine, which I love because even more so, I can zone out.
Yes,
I set the pace 1, 2, or 3. You set the direction. It's partially powered, so it kind of is like cheering for you each and every step.
Absolutely.
Here's the deal. Normally this is $251. This is very, very cool. We have $199.98, also being the lowest price that we have offered. Nice. So the lowest price that we have ever offered. I don't actually think you've seen this low price since January. And when the temperatures do start to get hot in the summer, you often think, oh, this is the perfect time for me to get out and walk, except I don't really want to get up early. I don't really want to go into the evening, and it's too hot in the middle of the day.
There you
go. This is like the no excuse machine.
Exactly.
So Denise, tell us a little bit about what the LegXercise is all about.
Well, LegXercise is the brand name. This is the little sister of the LegXercise Pro. This is LegXercise Ellipse. So this is more of an elliptical movement, more range of motion than its little sister, the Pro. And it gives you that forward propelling in a round circle, forward and reverse, and it's got 3 different speeds. And as you heard Ali say, this is motorized, so this can either A, do the motion for you, or you can go unplug it and do it in a manual mode. So it's got a lot of versatility, and for all the reasons you just mentioned, you know, people want to move more. We know the benefits of increasing your circulation temporarily. We know the benefits of range of motion or flexibility gently on the knees and the ankles. This does all of that. But maybe you don't want to go out for that walk outside. Maybe you don't have a safe neighborhood or sidewalks, or maybe it is too hot or too cold, or maybe you just are too tired and don't have the time. You can sit and watch your favorite show. You can be like our lovely model Kim and doing her computer work, because the beauty
going
of
through
this,
the mail,
go through whatever it is you want to do, work, shop, do your things. You can be on this even on your Teams and Zoom meetings at work, and you're not bouncing up and down, you're not out of breath. Nobody even has to know that you're working Ellipse.
I'm on level 3. Now, if you just come from the ground up, first of all, I slipped into sneakers, you can do this barefoot.
You can.
Denise is just in her socks. Like, there's no getting ready to go have movement. Look, do you see the movement I'm getting in my ankles? Increased circulation.
Indeed.
Up to the knees, right? I can feel it there. But you know what I think is really cool? I actually feel it up to the hips.
You can, and you know what the beauty of this machine is, if you put it a little closer to you, you'll feel it a little more quad intensive. If you move the entire unit a little farther away, which by the way, it only weighs 16 pounds and it has a handle.
I didn't believe you. I thought it was lighter.
I know.
I was like, how much does this weigh? You said 16 pounds. I was like, no, it feels like 8.
It's really cool. It has the handle, so it's easy. You move it a little farther away and it becomes a little more hamstring intensive. Here's one of my favorite things, and this might seem kind of silly, but this is the remote. The remote lives under here. So you're never going, where did I leave the remote?
You don't even have to take it off.
You don't have to, no.
You could just address,
it's magnetized. Now all you'll need
from that
is a
point.
couple of AAA batteries. You'll put 2 AAA batteries in that remote, and it has a sensor right on the front there, and you'll point this at and point, literally like point and shoot. So you can see there's numbers on the remote. I have it upside down for you. So there's a 1, a 2, and a 3. Speed 1, by the way, 1 hour, 6,300 steps.
Wow.
Speed 2 in an hour, 8,400 steps in an hour. Speed level 3, 9,900 steps.
All right, now we're
in 1
cooking.
hour, right? So, and think of what you do in an hour, maybe
how many
sitting,
times? Next episode, right? In an hour, scrolling or watching a show on QVC Plus. Listen, this is the lowest price that we've offered. So it's $199.98. Normally this unit is $251. There's also something else happening with the price. Free shipping and handling.
Oh, that's so nice.
So that would normally be an additional $1647 to get this shipped to you. F47100 is going to be your item number if you need to find more ways to get movement in. And listen, I get it. Denise and I, we're busy, kids, grandkids. The easiest thing is to say, like, I just don't have time. This is how you're you're already doing it during something else. While you're relaxing, while you're watching, while you're on a phone call, while you're working, anytime that you can sit, you can get the benefits of motion.
Absolutely.
And that's really, this is really about helping with circulation, which is a huge part of our well-being.
It's physical activity. Anything physical counts. And don't think that this is just specific to the feet and the knees and the ankles and the legs. If you wanted to do like Kim has and has that band, I happen to have power weights here. You can lay back, you can lean back and just let your legs do all the work.
Oh,
but
sure.
just by sitting up, you feel the core engagement.
Yeah, and the hip flexors a little bit.
Hip flexors, and then grab a set of handheld weights or one of those bands. Now you can incorporate some upper body movement. You could do those Pilates moves.
Yeah.
You could do those bicep curls, those bat wing moves that all the ladies don't want the bat wings to happen. If you're older, you know what a bat wing is. Allie, you don't have bat wings yet.
They're starting. I got baby bats.
Well, baby bats, I like it. So this is something that you can really do for a total body, and you can do it anytime. You can do it all day.
That's
Always
a good
check with your physician
point.
before you get into any exercise program to make sure you're at a healthy way to start. But anybody can do this. The family can share it.
The nice thing, you can start at a few minutes.
Oh,
you know, whatever
sure.
feels good. You know, if first you're gonna say, you know what, 5 minutes, and then you're like, okay, you know what, that was good for me. Maybe you haven't been super active, it's post-recovery, but your doctor gives you the thumbs up, yep, we're good to get moving. This is a really great way to kind of ease into it
For sure.
without making a big commitment. Because what do? If you go for a walk around that lake, that's a 3-mile walk, and you get halfway and you're like,
make
I'm
it back.
done.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You need to rest, which
Yeah.
is fine. What do you do?
For sure.
This you can really, and you can also challenge yourself a little
You
bit.
can, and I'll even tell you about my dad because my dad gets short of breath. My dad has issues where he's been told by his personal physician, because I've been at these appointments with him where they say,
Yeah.
you need to move more. My dad cannot get up and go for a walk. He gets lightheaded, he gets dizzy, he uses a rollator sometimes or a
Yeah.
cane. So this is something that he sits all the time in his favorite recliner in the living room, and we'll sit there and I'll put this in front of him because he started with the LegXercise Pro, which was just a little shuffle.
Oh.
And he laughed at that and he's like, what the heck is this? And I'm like, Dad, just do it. It's gonna help you, just do it. So we did. Now I've been putting ellipse in front of him
That was
for the
a
last
great
5 or 6
start.
months.
Yeah.
Right. Got him used to it. So I'm not asking him to change anything. He's still sitting in his favorite recliner watching the Eagles Super Bowl on repeat.
Oh, he's still
He's
rewatching
doing
it. All
We
right.
took him out to dinner last night. He said, yep, I just watched that Eagles game again. I said, Dad, did they win again? Yep,
Wait,
they did.
Does he hang out with our producer Mike?
I don't know. Maybe
That
they
sounds
should.
like the
Maybe
same
I should introduce
behavior
them. He
in the
just
past
loves
time.
it.
He said yes. He did it the other day.
Loves it and lives for it.
But you know what though? That's exactly it. It's why you're watching TV, reading a book. Maybe you love to do like cross stitching or knitting or
Whatever.
going through the
Oh,
mail, or
knitting's-
you still
knitting's
love to
all the
like
rage
open
now.
up, you know, the newspaper
Yeah.
and read it. You're getting time for movement. Now, even if you are more active and you go to a water aerobics class or a great fitness class that you know and love, you are still looking for ways to get sneaky fitness. So
Yeah.
it's great, I think, for somebody who is having a difficult time finding ways to get moving and increase circulation, right? Like your dad.
Yeah.
But also, if you're maybe somebody like me and you are pretty active, you just want to be more active.
Yeah.
Because you know the benefits of the movement. It's a great way. So think about lots of people in your home that can benefit from having LegXercise. Free shipping and handling. Dad may love this. $199.98. Father's Day is just around the
Oh, yeah.
corner. And you've got free shipping and handling. It's the lowest price that
Yeah.
we've been. And right now, sure, you might say, well, the weather's great. I've been able to get outside. Give it a few more weeks. And now this week it's been pretty rainy.
Right.
But give it a few more weeks and it's hotter than hot. It's
Right.
not safe for you to be out going
And
for a
who
walk.
wants
It's
to
too
go
hot.
for a walk in the rain anyway
Yeah,
with
no.
thunderstorms? So this is versatile because it goes forward and reverse.
your Ghost
in
Rider.
3 different speeds. It's my Ghost Rider. I'm at
Here, I can show
3,329
you
steps.
that. Look, there
Yeah.
is a directional button right
Easy.
here. Now I have to point it at the machine, but I've got 3 different settings.
Yep.
There's the directional button. You do need power, but you can use it
You can use it
without.
in a manual mode as well. Unplug it, use it manually. You're the propelling
Yeah.
it, or you plug it in and it moves you forward, backward. Remember, 6,300 in an hour on level 1, 8,400 steps on level 2, 9,900 on level 3. It goes up to
I'm not
9,900.
competitive at all.
Oh.
Denise, how many steps do you
Well,
have?
3,385.
3,000?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm at 2,800. 2,800.
And we've been, what, here, 10 minutes?
I'm almost at 3,000.
See that?
Kim, what are you at? Okay, she's at
What?
1,200.
You're on level 1?
Denise, you are our winner.
All right. I'm
All
more
right,
competitive.
F47100 is going to be your item number. Free shipping and handling and lowest price that we've been to. Hey, can I show you something else that's been hotter than hot here at QVC? Hair Max, especially.